Hi Gemini, welcome to your 29th to the 5th of February 2024. So this is going to be general guidance messages for the week ahead. If you want to book in a personal, it is in the description below. There is brand new readings in store, including that ancestral reading, okay, which is amazing. There's tarot coaching, you can book a face-to-face. There is also now the collective membership. So if you want the coaching, the collective membership, the collective coaching, it is in the description below. Also in the comment section below, you can gift and donate to support these videos. It's greatly appreciated, okay? So there's a lot of messages that are coming up for Geminis this week, and one of them is about your gifts, your talents. It's your time. But God is not going to make you take the gifts that He's innately gave you. He's not going to make you take your potential and go out there into the world and show what you're capable of. I feel like Geminis have been getting the signs for a while, but you're just not taking the signs, you're not taking your talents, you're not channeling them, you're not making use of your divine mission, your divine purpose, okay? Some of yours, it does come from your ancestral. So it comes from, there's a lot of fear. Some of yours, it's past betrayals, it's losses, it's betrayals in this lifetime. Check out the past life reading and the ancestor reading on the website because it will really help you. But some of yours, it's to do with this lifetime. It's to do with the kind of confidence that's been instilled in you, the people that you came from, the culture, your mother, your father, your identity, the identity that the world has cultivated for you, that you believe you are, okay? So you have got the opportunity to really stand up and to turn your back on defeatism, fear, anxiety, all of these things. But some of you Geminis are not helping yourself. You're trapped in your own mind, okay? The mind is running amok, and it's based off, again, some of your past lives, some of your ancestral stuff, but some of yours this lifetime. Now, if you look at Donald Trump, for example, he's being sued for nearly £100 million from a woman he's accused of doing certain things where he doesn't even know. 100 million. Okay, so yeah, Geminis are kind of getting, done. But if the devil is coming for you so intensely, maybe it's because you've got something to offer the world. Maybe it's because you've got something to say that might change the game, okay? So it's really important that Geminis understand that the kind of power you've got is true power, but true power will always be contested. It will always be challenged. And again, it's time to stand up and rise, okay? So, some of years as well, there's a true love coming into your life, or there's a true love in your life. Some of years you're focused on the wrong person, you're repeating patterns. This is self-defeat, it's self-sabotage, so you're defeating yourself, you're creating your own pain, you're creating your own conflict, your own strife. But some of years have definitely met the one. For the Gemini man, you are ready to build a life. You've met the woman who you're just like, this is it for me. She's it, okay? So yeah, I think it's a very, very powerful week, but for some of you, you need to be careful because the Ten of Swords to the Nine of Swords came out, and this is extremism. This is where the mind goes dark. This is suicidal thoughts. This is self-destruction. Like, this is breaking point. This is like, I can't do this anymore. This is things in the extremities, extreme fear, being so irrational that you can't check the lies from the truth anymore. Okay? So some of you need to be careful with your mental health, the way you're thinking this week. Some of you, like I said, you're definitely in something that is quite bad. This can be backstabs, this can be betrayal, this can be money problems. Like I said, if you're Trump, for example. But fear is not going to fix it. Being intelligent, looking for the facts, acting in strategy, because some people are being attacked. Geminis are being attacked massively. But it's because of our power. Magician, okay, we're connected to the highest of them all. We are great speakers, we are great performers, we have great voices, we have great intelligence, and so that is being attacked, right? What is being attacked? The mind of man, the voice of man, okay? So you need to stand up, you need to be the healers, you need to be the teachers, you need to be truthful, you need to be honest. But some of you just need to watch this week for extremism, so where basically your mind goes into defeatist mode and you feel like you can't break out of a situation you're in. I do think for some Geminis, this is all coming from the past. It's coming from past lives. It's coming from many different factors, okay? The Three of Cups. So this is the clique. The Three of Cups is the mean girls. You can't sit with us, bitch. We don't want to. Sit with you for what? What you're talking about, it don't matter. Geminis, you are alone, but you know what? You don't need to sit with these type of people. You are a visionary, you are unique, you will always be contested by the click, click, click. Bye. Okay? I wouldn't even have an attitude, I wouldn't even like get mad about it. Bitch, keep talking. Stay in the salt. I'm too busy working. Who are you again? Okay, no offence, but seriously, right? You don't need to compete with other women for a man. You don't need to be in the drama. You don't need to be justifying yourself. Yeah, some of you are being attacked. But you need to start asking yourself, okay, why are these people so focused on me if I'm not that powerful, if I've got nothing to offer? Okay? You don't destroy what you don't fear, you destroy what you fear, okay? So yeah, some of you have got these women, or you've got these group, or what we call the matrix, the gossipy, the clicky, we don't care. We've got shit to do, okay? So you need to get out your head, stop worrying about your enemies, stop worrying about who's focused on you, stop worrying about bitches who've got nothing to say but talk a lot, okay? I got shine, motherfuckers. If you want to hate them, Gemini, shine. Okay? But seriously, I'm being deadly serious. Like, there is too much bullshit going on in the world, and I do think that the real ones need to really, really stand up and, like, really focus on what matters and, like, really, really be powerful. And that means being away from the drama, being away from the childishness, being away from the pettiness, okay? We don't have time, okay? You've got people right now who are committed to constructivism, and then you've got people who are committed to destructivism. Okay, so you've got the people who are holding society together, they're showing up, they're acting right, and then you've got the dickheads who are just putting more holes in our boat and creating World War III. Okay, so let's look at the good stuff, okay? So the kind of hard stuff this week is in watching your mental state, watching how you're framing yourself, watching how you're framing the world, watching what you're giving your focus to. So we did talk about this last week. And if you join the membership, we're going to be doing lots of coaching videos to help the men and the women and just get your thinking on straight, okay? Everything is below. If you want to book a personal, if you're struggling, I'm the best person to talk to. The point I'm making is this week, you got to get up. You got to start thinking different. You got to start eating different. Some of you, it's to do with what you're eating. So I know I'm guilty of this, right? I'm drinking a lot of caffeine. I think Gemini's on caffeine. It's like Gemini's on cocaine. Yeah, it don't mix. We just don't need it. We're kind of lively enough, okay? So yeah, some of you are overdoing caffeine. You can have a bit, but start to rein it in. What is triggering you? What is putting you on edge? What kind of music you're listening to? Who are you watching? You really need to start seeing it's the ear gate, the eye gate, and the mouth gate. This is also to do with what you're speaking yourself, okay? The more you speak about people you don't like, the more you speak about things you don't want, the more you get people you don't like and more things you don't want. So I feel like this week, like, some of you are really tired, you need to sleep this week, you need to eat right, you need to train, you need to, like, really start thinking about a business, something you want to put into the world, how you want to help the world, how you want to be constructive in the world. Because I'm not going to lie, Gemini, some of you are full of fucking drama. I've got friends who are Geminis, I know. Me too. You know, bitch, where's the problem? And I'm talking about us, so sometimes you're making the problem, sometimes you are the drama you're trying to avoid. Okay, so I just think for Geminis, you need to ask yourself one question this week. Am I a constructive force in this world, or am I a destructive force in the world? The same people I'm talking about, am I one of those people? Okay, so this is about, I think so many people, we all do it, we call out other people, but we don't turn the mirror and go, wait there, am I doing this stuff? So I feel like it's an opportunity for Geminis to change it around this week, to start really moving in a new direction, to start really building the life they want, the self that they want. But some of you Geminis, it's like talking to a wall. It is like talking to a wall. You're just in this dark frame of mind. You're in this self-destructivism. You've got to do the work on a root level. Some of you have got to really go into your ancestry, or you've got to go into your past lives. You've got to look at, okay, what is with all these irrational fears? Are they coming from me, or are they coming from my family? Are they coming from my past? Are they coming from my culture? Now's the time to really, really do the work, okay? Start detoxing, start cleansing, you know, start deleting people on social media, start deleting old songs, like really be conscious of what you're doing unconsciously, right? Really be conscious, because I do think it's easy to unconsciously walk through life and not be thinking about what you're doing. Now, to the good stuff, that is, like, some of you are just going to get up this week and go, fuck it. I keep running around being like, I'm going to lose this, what if I lose this, what if I lose this? But some of you this week, you're going to change your thinking. The Ten of Swords is getting to that breaking point. It's where the story has to change. And you're going to go, do you know what? Instead of saying, what if I lose? This week, you're going to start saying, but what if I win? You know? Instead of saying, oh, what if this person hates me? It's like, but what if they make me happy? So you start to change the frame. You start to ask different questions. You start to approach it different, okay? So tell me about the good stuff for Geminis, the 29th to the 5th. King of Swords. So especially for the Gemini man, I feel like the Gemini man, you could be letting your guard down. And like I said, for the Gemini man, you've met a woman she's just everything. She's everything, okay? And you're ready. This is the woman you want to be with. This is the woman you want to marry. This is the woman you want to have children with, okay? So if you haven't met this woman, you could meet this woman this week because, again, it's a weekly reading, okay? For the Gemini man, this is really good because you're coming up as the King of Swords upright. You're very clear about what you want. And I do think sometimes you have to go through some hard knocks in life. You have to go through some serious betrayals to see these are not my people. This is not who I want to be. This is not what I want for me. You have to build things to see if they're for you. You know, you'd have to try things, you'd have to test things, okay? Not everything is won at the first try. Again, it's a very intense week, but when isn't it for Gemini? But I just think Geminis need to start helping themselves. What are you doing that is creating more nervousness? Where are you wasting time? Where are you wasting energy? Where are you not getting up and standing up and doing what needs to be done so you can get yourself out of this once and for all? That's the real questions this week, okay? So some years for the Gemini woman, the man you could end up with could be an air sign. This could also be someone who wants to communicate because the King of Swords is a communicator. So this could be someone who wants to communicate this week and tell you how they feel, okay? Something is being clarified, okay? So for the Gemini man, this could be where you come to clarity in yourself about what matters, what you want to achieve, what you want to do, what you want to put into the world. For the Gemini woman, it could be a man who wants to communicate how he feels about you. Okay, tell me the good stuff for Geminis, the 29th to the 5th of February. Judgment. And yeah, and judgment is all about, some of you are paying attention to the red flags, like you're getting to that point within yourself where it's like, okay, I've got to make changes, I've got to get on top of me shit, like enough's enough. This can also be calling up your archangels, calling up the angels, asking them for guidance. There's also a reading on the website, check it out. But yeah, this is really just like, some of you are asking for help out of your mind. So in other words, sometimes Geminis think they're so intelligent, but this can also stop you from asking for help when you need help. Okay, this is you going to the right people this week to get the help that you need, whether it be financial, whether it be in your body, whether it be spiritual coaches, teachers, healers. Like, you are going to the right people for the job instead of trying to fix everything yourself. Okay, this might be calling on your angels, right? It's just calling on people who can come in and can help you and can kind of give you a bigger picture perspective with the situation you're facing. Okay, tell me about this love situation for Gemini. Let me just fix this because it's doing me fucking head in. My hair always looks like wax tails, but whatever. Okay, what is the love situation for Geminis that we are seeing? So yeah, some of you could be giving up on a fire sign, so you could be giving up on a Pisces, or you could be giving up on a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This could be someone who's just not taking the action. So some of you are really paying attention to the red flags around a person this week, and that's what the good thing is. You're coming to clarity about what not to invest in, who needs to go. You're paying attention to the red flags. Some of you normally just ignore the red flags because you want to see what you want to see. But I do think this week you're kind of seeing things as they are, and that stops you from walking into things and being involved in things that are just going to destroy you. They're not going to be good for you. So some Gemini women are really coming to the power when it comes to men. It's like, I'm sorry, but you're not what I want. I don't want someone who's draining me energy, playing mind games, not committed. I want someone who knows who the fuck they are and they choose me above all else. And so the good things this week is that you're not putting your energy into fantasy and illusions when it comes to men. You want something solid. You're ready for the big game. You're ready for the real one, right? You're not here to waste time. So yeah. But tell me about the good suitor. Tell me about the good suitor for Gemini. Yeah. Two of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. Some of you, this is someone you already know. Because the Two of Pentacles, this is someone who wants a second chance with the Three of Swords. So I feel like this is someone who wants a second chance. It's someone who you could have been through a great deal of conflict with. Some of you, it could be a Sagittarius, it could be an air sign. But this is someone who's kind of realised. Because for me, with the Three of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, this is someone who wants a second chance at the two. The Three of Swords could be someone you've been through a great deal of challenges and pain with, but this person is coming back to communicate and they're really serious. Okay? I said what I said. Okay? I didn't say it, I'm just a messenger. Okay? 10 of Cups. Okay? So, yeah, for some of you, I do think the person you're going to be with is definitely someone you already know, or it's someone you've kind of dealt with before, and this time this person is serious, okay? And the reason this person is serious is because you're serious. I'm done with the mind games, I'm done with the wasting time, I'm done with the bullshit, I'm ready to be serious, the 10 of Cups. Some of you are about to build something powerful that's going to help families, it's going to help couples, it's going to help children. Some of you could be working with children, couples, families, some of you could be working with all of them. But this is building a community that helps to bring people together. It helps to heal the generational curses, the generational trauma. Like I said, you've got people breaking people apart, and then you've got people finding ways to put people back together again. But yeah, I do feel like some of you, like, Gemini women are just coming to a point where it's like, I'm a fucking goddess. Having me is an honour. You know, when it comes to your teachings and your abilities, your understanding that actually I've got so much to offer. Fuck these people who don't see my value. Okay, move. And you're really, really starting to step up into that level and understanding of your value, so you're bringing more people in who value you, okay? It's been a hard road for some of you. You know, some of you have lost your confidence, me too. You know, like, just a lot of injustice has happened, a lot of insanity has happened. Look at the Trump situation. It's insanity. You've got a woman who's accusing him of touching her up or whatever she's saying, but she's happy to have a payout of nearly 100 million. It's just getting insane out here. I feel like I'm in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I just don't even know what's real anymore. It's getting crazy, right? But I do think a lot of Geminis and people in general just want unity, good friends, love, peace, happiness. You know? And they're just done. And they're getting rid of these predators, these gossips, these low frequency people. Go away. Go sit with each other. You can't sit with us, bitch. We don't want to. You're soulless, you're characterless, you're not nice people. We don't want to sit with you. Don't want your money, don't want your time, don't need nothing from you. So some Geminis, and I think people in general, are just, they're getting around people of character, people of class, people of respect and honour. And so the community is becoming better because the people who belong to it actually add something to the table. They actually add value. Everyone's supporting each other and helping each other instead of trying to leech and exploit and destroy and all of that, okay? Yeah, no more crumbs, Gemini. No more crumbs. Some of you are world-class performers, you're world-class teachers. You know, again, you've been attacked because a lot of Geminis come in and say, what the fuck is going on? You are being attacked because the level of power is insane. If even a few of you Geminis stood up, the world would change just off that alone. Okay, so you have to stand up, and it's not about taking on the Matrix or taking on these bitches or taking on these men or taking on any of it. It's about focusing on what you're actually trying to do. To find peace, to find healing, to find a good partner, to bring communities together, to help people, right? Stop focusing on the opposite. Stop focusing on your haters, the enemies, all of that. Start focusing on what you actually want and putting your attention and your energy into that, and watch what happens. Again, I'm not sure what's happening in the energy, but this is just Gemini in general. We're running, you can hear it, we're running 1,000,000 miles an hour. Some of you have got to really start slowing your ass down. Like, you've got to, and this means, what can you take out of your diet? What can you take out of your drinks? What can you change around so you can find more peace, more stability, more patience, more temperance? Because I do think some of you can't achieve your dreams because you're just running. Your mind's running. Your energy's running. Your nerves are running. So you're going to find it hard to really, really build a business or be patient with people or build anything with people in that energy. I think Geminis need to really start training the mind and training the nervous system to slow the fuck down. Some of you are a bit like an Aston Martin or a fast car. And I think you need to kind of get out the fast car, get in a Nissan and slow your ass down, right? But seriously, I just think some of you really need to start really slowing your mind down, really slowing your energy down, really trying to stay present and grounded, doing grounding work, okay? Taking things out of your diet, decreasing caffeine, things that make you more stimulated, because it's just not good for you. You know, so I went out before and I was doing all kinds today, and I had like a Red Bull and then I had a coffee, and it's like, no, okay? But seriously, like, Geminis know where we're kind of just fucking ourselves. We know where we're winding ourselves up. We know we were focusing on that we don't like. Like, try not to do that this week. But yeah, I feel like for Geminis, like, start getting into a hopeful state of mind. I do think for a lot of Geminis, the High Priestess upright is someone who's constantly investigating, they're constantly in the darkness, they're constantly in the healing. It's time for action. Your enemies are going to be watching, people are going to be trying to destroy you. Betrayals are coming, loss is coming, you've seen what's happening in the world. Get out your head and just get out there and just shoot your shot and test and try give people the benefit of the doubt until they prove you otherwise, right? Queen of Wands reversed. So yeah, I do think for some Gemini women, you've had some bitches working against you behind the scenes, but these are losing the power. The Queen of Wands reversed with the High Priestess reversed, like, they're starting to reveal themselves, okay? Stay classy, okay? And they're trying to use you against you. And like I said, this man who's coming for you, you're not going to have to compete with any women for this man, because the man who's coming for you fully knows that you are it. There's no other woman for him. You are it. These women can't take what's yours, okay? I do think some Geminis are blocking themselves because you're too isolated, you're not out there, you're not communicating, you're not interacting. So how can any opportunities in business or love come in if you're not out there on the field, playing the game, networking, meeting people, etc., right? Okay, so I just said let go and let God. That's what it is. Some of Geminis don't want to admit that their own intelligence is being used against them. Their own mind is being used against them. The Matrix is using your mind control, fear against you. Okay, so I feel like by letting go and letting God this week, it's kind of just going about life and seeing what happens, talking to people randomly, going on dates, opening yourself up, doing things you wouldn't normally do, just being open. Whatever will be type of thing, because this is where you end up down roads with opportunities with people you never expected to meet. Okay, and I know because I've done this, right? But some of you are really tired. Be careful with technology. This is where I feel like for Geminis it's really time to start sleeping, eating right, training right, thinking right, moving right, okay? Tell me more about this person who's coming Gemini's way, the one who really likes them. Yeah, this one is not going to be any stress, so this is the problem for Gemini though. So when you meet this person, because you're so used to people who bring nothing but drama and they've got other women and there's always kind of some problem, it might be difficult for you to trust this person, because again, you're so used to men who are nothing but problems, that they're either cheating, they're either got other women, they don't want to commit. But this one, he just comes with peace. Okay, like there's no drama here. Okay, some of you, he's a high flyer as well. He's got his eye on you. 201s, so he could be watching your social media. Some of you have been connected in your energy, so you're both connected energetically to each other, telepathically to each other, because the 201s is two souls or two fields that are energetically connected. They're intertwined, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be soulmates or it could be twin flames, but these people are intertwined. I just think with Geminis, like, you don't understand why your life isn't happening, but it's because you're not happening. You're not in faith, you're in fear. You don't believe you can go out there and change the world. You don't believe you can go out there and have true love. So you're right, you can't. Because if you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. You know, it's cut the shit. Stop fucking yourself. Enough people are out here fucking you. Enough people are out here wanting you to see you lose. Cut the shit. Fight for yourself, right? Like, you've got to turn around and say, okay, right, if other people can have it, so can I, right? But also you've got to be realistic, which is maybe other people have got it. Maybe other people have got it because they're willing to do the work, okay? They're willing to go out there and socialise, they're willing to go out there and be vulnerable, they're willing to go out there and connect. So I do think for a lot of Geminis, you want all this, that and the other, but you're not doing the work. You need to start setting up the business, you need to start getting out there, you need to get on the internet, meet people on the internet, whatever it is that you want to do, right? Some people meet people online, some people go out and talk to people in person. Okay, but God is saying that if you really make the effort this week, if you get out your head, if you get out the old, the past, the betrayals, all of this, and some of you really need to do the work. That's what I'm getting. This is doing ancestral work, it's doing past life work, it's doing soulmate work, twin flame work. Some of you it's doing work on your self-improvement, your higher self, your body, all of this. Honestly, so much good is coming. But again, for the Geminis who are sitting here not believing me, for the Geminis who sit here in a month and go, well, nothing good came for me, it's bitch, you didn't happen. God is out here telling you, we're here, we've got you, we're giving you the signs, this is what you need to do. Your instinct is telling you all the signs are there. But if you don't follow the signs, if you don't take the opportunities, if you don't shoot your shot, nothing's going to happen. So it isn't new year, new you. If you don't change this year, it's going to be the same as 2023. And I said this in a live because people were like, I hope it's not as bad as 2023. It's going to be worse. So for the people in general who don't understand that we are in very dark times, we're in very, very challenging times on a mental, spiritual, physical, financial level. If you don't rise up this year, it's going to be far worse. Not right now, but give us some months, it's going to be far worse. You've got to get up and face you. You've got to get up and face your shit. You've got to get up and face your enemies. You've got to get up and face shit, right? Start moving the goalposts, start making things happen, right? Start getting on top of your health, start doing the fucking work on a deeper level. And I feel after this, like the root has definitely calmed down. But I do think a lot of your root chakra being unstable is in fact you. You are creating your own instability. You're ignoring the red flags, you're ignoring the signs, you're not doing the work. And you're too distracted by the very thing you don't want, which is the matrix, the gossips, the low frequency people. It's there, Gemini. But are you? God is showing up for you, the opportunities are showing up for you, this person is showing up for you, but are you showing up too? It's a two-way street, right? Equal energy, right? Okay, what else? Five of Pentacles reverse. Stop being in fear of loss, abandonment, all of these things, right? Start believing that good shit is coming because it is. Okay? Emperor, King of Cups. So for you Gemini women, you had the King of Swords, you've got the Emperor, and you've got the King of Cups. So like all the years, it's going to be different. Some years going to end up with a water sign, some years going to end up with an Emperor, some years are going to end up with the King of Swords. Okay? Some years have got multiple people who are interested in you, but again, is that what you want? Do you want to be the baddest bitch in the yard with all of the attention, or do you want to have a man who loves you down to his last toe, the man who would jump in an ocean to save you, the man who sees you as everything beyond everyone else, same as the Gemini man? So yeah, some of you have got lots of attention, but is that a good thing? Quality, not quantity. Okay, so these are the energies I got, right? So I just want to wrap up. What's your mindset this week with the Nine of Swords? Some of you are in a dark place. Now again, this could be voodoo, it could be mental work, it could be mind control. That's why it's important to protect your brain from all of the frequencies. Who you tune into is a frequency. If you're tuning into your enemies, they are creating a loop back, because again, we're energetically connected, we're telepathically connected. That's why it's important to not give them focus. Come fuck with me. Come and be a problem. That's how you should be approaching your enemies. You want a war, motherfucker? You've got one. Move your piece. But I'm not going to be out here in your petty ass shit. Do something. And if you're not going to do something, fucking move. Okay? We ain't got time. Okay? The other one is to where focus goes, energy flows. We talked about this last week. So again, some of yous need to stop putting the focus into self-destruction and stop putting it into self-construction. The world needs you, Gemini. Everyone's out here going, oh, this world. Well, maybe if you started motherfucking showing up in the world, we wouldn't have the problems we've got. Okay? So all of us are contributing to this collective shadow, this collective mess. And then there is some people out here classy, stepping up, leveling up, and again, that's why we're still kind of okay. So that's another one. What else am I getting? Love. Okay, some of you might have the opportunity to go on multiple dates this week. You should keep your options open till you find that one who really, really just works with you. Don't force flow. And some of you, this is the week. This is it. This is it, Gemini. What are you waiting for? A fucking shooting star. Set up the business. Start leveling up. Start making it happen. Get rid of people off the table who've truly shown who the fuck they are. Get off, mate. Go fuck yourself. We are Elon Musk. I'm not saying we should trust the guy, but in that interview where he's like, go fuck yourself. That's where we're at. And we're not out here in drama, but I'm saying like generally, we don't care, we don't need you. We'll find another way, okay? And I do think some Gemini women and men have got to a powerful place where they're really starting to get rid of people out of their life who they can just see that these people just make them worse off. They cause anxiety, they cause stress, they cause fear, they make you a worse version. Geminis are really ready for their best version. And if they have to do it alone, then so be it. That's how you should see it. I want people around me, I want community, I want support, but you know what, if I have to do this alone, then so be it. Every man for himself now, kids. Okay? So hopefully this was helpful. I wanted to get Gemini out the way because Geminis is always hard because there's so much intensity with Gemini, but if you just watch this a couple of times, it will give you clarity, okay? If you want to gift me to support these readings, it's really, really appreciated. Obviously, I was demonetized speaking the truth, and that's the times we're in. The times we're in is that if you do step up, if you do be a voice of truth, if you do be a voice of reason, you get fucked, you get attacked. And that's why we all need to be out here supporting each other, liking each other's content, sharing each other's content, telling other people. Some of you can join the membership. You'll love the coaching videos I'm about to bring to you. Life-changing motherfucking shit. Check out all the new readings, but gems, come on. We've been through enough pain, we've been through enough bullshit, okay? Just start helping yourself, because if you do, in a year, you're going to look back and be like, wow, I've really done it. I've become the version I wanted. I've got what I wanted, and it's possible. But you've got to show up for yourself, and you've got to show up for other people now as well. Enjoy your week, and I'll speak to you soon.